All right, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let's tell people, here's the phone number you can get in touch with us. Email, you can email. That phone number is 24/7 and all the ways you can find us on social media. Also, on the desk here, take it down for me, please. Thanks. On the desk here, this is the giveaway from FetchYourNews.com. Over $200 worth of value and prizes in here from Hometown Florist, River Street Tavern, Carrington Coffee and Jasper, movie tickets, massage, you name it, it's here. You got to go to the Facebook page, Fetch Your News Facebook page, find the contest, follow the directions there on the contest to enter and try to win that. Okay, so now before we wrap up here, we still got about 30 minutes here, but I just want to, now Carol sent a message. I asked a question on Facebook this morning, you know, do you think the president the United States should consider a state of the emergency to build the wall? And Carol says the Emergency Powers Act has other paragraphs in it that show the Department of Defense has powers that can be used without the President of the United States invoking state of emergency. So we do know the President of the United States has sent another 3,500 troops, we think, to the border. And the troops can be instructed to repair barriers, build fencing. They can be instructed to do that as part of their mission, okay? As part of their mission. Now, just really quick on the front here with, and give me number 11, and I forget this guy's name. I'm not going to look it up right now. Number 11. Virginia House Speaker, okay, high standard for impeaching Governor Northam amid racist photo scandal. So everybody, this is the Virginia House Speaker here, everybody has come out on the Democrat side there in a long list, and they're asking this guy to leave Northam. They're wanting him to resign and get out, but he's not going anywhere. And this is a problem because usually these white guys scare quite easily, especially on something like this, especially in Virginia, especially with a black lieutenant governor getting ready, Fairfax, to take over, especially during Black History Month, especially during a time when Republicans could reclaim a lot of ground in Virginia, not due to this issue, but due to the comments of Governor Northam, the Democrat there, of babies delivered, kept comfortable, and resuscitated if mother request. Okay? Murder the baby, not a fetus, the baby. So they're saying, wait a minute, you know, you're asking us to overturn an election. So the State House of Virginia is nervous about that, okay? Because when you do some man on the street and you walk around, they don't dislike this governor, and they're talking about, you know, hey, you know, that's something that happened 30 years ago, 1984, 94, 2004, 14. I mean, you're talking about something that old. You know, the guy's not doing a bad job, you know, is what they think. Okay, let's say, not what I think. So the State House is not prepared to bring impeachment. Now, Northam, okay, number 13. So Northam meets with his cabinet members as questions over political future remain. So he meets with his members in his cabinet, and I tell you what, if his cabinet, and that's probably what these activists that want him out, and I told you yesterday, if you watched yesterday's show, why they truly want him out, and it's not over the blackface, okay? All right, we did that yesterday. You can find that segment why I feel they truly want him out, because they do not want Republicans to make some solid gains, okay? And right now they get to yell Charlottesville. I'm serious. They get to yell Charlottesville Trump, Charlottesville Trump, Charlottesville Trump, and you know, and they get to pull the force, the magnet force of Charlottesville and Trump and racial hate, and this right here is a problem for them, and they can make a real stride, Republicans. And Virginia, that being said, out of the way, they're probably going after his cabinet. Now, as long as this guy can get a commitment from a closed door of a cabinet that says, keep moving forward, Mr. Governor, you know, we can't just let people push us out of office, all right, and decide for the, you know, the citizens of Virginia, of the Commonwealth, that you need to go. Now, we can't let CNN, and we can't let, you know, Nancy, you know, we can't let Elizabeth Warren. I mean, you're going to let Elizabeth Warren, you're going to let Gillibrand. Now, the two Democrat U.S. senators from Virginia have asked him. That's pretty big. But we can't just let everybody jump on this and push us out the door. We got a lot of good work we're doing here. If he can hold on to them, he may just keep going. I mean, I don't know if there's been a news break while I've been on the air, but he may just keep going if he can hold on to his staff, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to remain. Now, number 14. Now, MSNBC and CNN, they're all over this. We're going to show you some clips. The Washington Post, Virginia Governor Northam weighs resignation as Lieutenant Governor Fairfax faces sex assault allegations. So, oh, Lord Fairfax there, you know, he's the Lieutenant Governor, Lieutenant Governor Fairfax, the black guy, okay, supposedly at a Democrat National Convention, was it 1984? No, it wasn't 84. That's the yearbook. 2004 or something, I don't know. Before he got married, went back to his room, you know, with a lady, and, you know, supposedly she didn't want the advances. I don't know. There's no corroborating story. How, when two people go back to a motel room, how do you wait to get a corroborating story? From who? Okay? So, told them he was still weighing options, according to several people who attended. The governor urged staffers not to quit and promised to decide his fate soon, but how soon was left unsaid, okay? So here we go, you know, Joe and Minka, America's grim couple, the two grim couple, oh my God, what am I saying here? 15, number 15. Virginia House Speaker, high standards for impeaching Governor Northam and racist photo scandal, all right? So we got the racist photo. Let me see what else I got here before I get into some more details on this. And give me, I should have it here. Okay, number 37. All right. Now, this is Fairfax, sexual assault allegation against Lieutenant Governor Fairfax. This is a complete smear. My background has been vetted. Okay, so now Fairfax is alleging, all right, let's go to 30. Now, let's just stay there a minute. Fairfax is alleging that possibly the governor floated out the story that was covered. It was covered in the Washington Post. Washington Post had this, and they couldn't corroborate anything, so they didn't move forward with it. But it seems like the story, once the attack came on Northam, all right, and he was demanded to leave, Northam doesn't think he should leave. Northam doesn't think he should leave. Northam thinks he should get a chance to do the moonwalk for you. But his wife said inappropriate circumstances. Like, she's the brains in the operation. If you watch it, it's absolutely hilarious when she looks at him and says, inappropriate circumstances. Because he's like, do I have enough room? I'll moonwalk. Anyhow, that being said, so Northam doesn't want to leave. And he knows exactly what's going on. And he's watching them set Fairfax up just to be governor, okay? Because he could run again. He could run again. You can only be elected to one term, and you can't serve consecutive terms, I think, in Virginia. You could serve again, but not consecutive terms. So Fairfax could finish out a term, I guess, and run for governor. But that being said, he's watching this go down. And now Fairfax is alleging that possibly Northam is the one that threw out the sexual assault allegation against him. And it seemed to land in the same website, Big League Politics, a conservative-leaning website from none other than another concerned citizen. Interesting. Okay, number 38. Number 38, embattled Governor Northam meets with cabinet. All right, now here is the picture, all right? This is his college yearbook page. So in college, you get a yearbook page. The college supposedly has said that the students submit their information for their page. And that's what's on the page. That they were to put it in an envelope, seal it, and send it in for their page. The pictures, writing, everything was sent in by students. Students were supposed to send in their information for their yearbook page. So they're alleging, I guess, Eastern Virginia Medical School is alleging that what's on his page in his yearbook is what he sent in. Okay? So that being said, I'm not for sure if the guy is going to leave. I told you what I think. One more story I want to do, and I want to get to this. And you know, I'm not a Ben Sasse fan, okay? I'm not really a Ben. I do not like Ben Sasse, Senator Ben Sasse. I don't see a need, all right? I don't see a need to still be a never Trumper. I don't want to go into that. But Peppermint Patty yesterday, number one. That's Peppermint Patty. Peppermint Patty there yesterday, Patty Murray from Washington, is the senator that stood in the way of a bill. And Senator Sasse presented a bill outlawing, wait, let me get to it. Hold on, I had it here just a second ago. Won't take me long. I want to do, I can't pronounce it. There we go.
Infanticide.
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 Infanticide. The crime of killing a child within a year of birth.
Infanticide.
Okay. So Ben Sasse wanted to put a bill on the floor, okay, outlawing infanticide. One senator, Democrat, moves to block it. Now, Democrat Washington Senator Patty Murray moved to block the measure Monday that would have outlawed infanticide. The bill presented by Republican Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse with the title Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act. Now, the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act and would have offered medical care and legal protections to infants who survived attempted abortions. Sass addressed the topic from the Senate floor Monday evening, calling for a unanimous consent and saying, frankly, this shouldn't be hard. And what the bill would have done, and do I have a picture of Sass on number 6? Okay. And what the bill, all right, would have done, in this country, all of us are created equal. If that equality means anything, surely it means that infanticide is wrong. Frankly, this shouldn't be hard. And what it would have done was, when the baby's born, it would require the doctor to give medical attention. Even if it's a botched abortion, and the baby's on this side of the line, let's put it like that. The baby's alive, and it's a botched abortion. The doctor's required medical care, and all of a sudden now the baby has its legal rights. All right, you just can't throw it over in a trash can. I hate to sound like that, but you just can't do that. Can't just cut up the body parts and throw it away. I'm serious. They would not take a vote. That's where we've gotten this country. That we could not get a vote on making a decision that once a child is born, it cannot be murdered and must be cared for. I'm just saying, there's been a lot revealed of where we've come to this cesspool in Washington, D.C. It is a lot been revealed, a whole lot been revealed. Let's go through, Josh, let's go through pictures. I don't want to end. I've only got a couple minutes and I don't want to end. Let me go through, make sure I've addressed. Let me do this first. The State of the Union. Let's see. Climate change is back on the front burner after 8 years of GOP rule. That's the Democrats. I did see some people on the guest list. New York prosecutors subpoenaed Trump inauguration committee. We got that. All right, let's see. Northam clings to power, but grip appears tenuous. Senate GOP warns Trump against using national emergency for border wall. All right, Kamala Harris, Senate Dems introduce bill to block Trump from using military funds to build the wall. We know Ginsburg has been spotted. Was that Groundhog's Day? I got to see if I have anything else up here, folks, that I forgot to bring up. Okay, I just clicked. It says Trump's approval rating. Rasmussen. Trump's approval rating is at Rasmussen's reports daily presidential tracking poll for Tuesday shows that 48% of likely U.S. voters approve of President Trump's job performance. 48. That just came out. That is a red flashing light right there. Trump approval, 48%. And I see, that's why I don't know where they're getting the people that say they would never vote for him again. They don't want him to be president. All the above. So let me go through the pictures here. Sorry about that, folks. So we can close out. Let's look here. We got crisis in Venezuela, number 5. Don't forget, we got that crisis in Venezuela. And Gordo, is that his name? We're looking for something to happen. I would say after the State of the Union. I think the President of the United States wants to get the State of the Union out of the way. Look for something later this week to happen in Venezuela. Just my thought. I have another one here with... let's see. I have it right here. Hold on, I'm just going through each one, folks, make sure we close out the day and I don't forget any of the pictures I've decided to run with. All right, number 33. Okay. U.S. and South Korea reach a deal over cost of troops. South Korea set to ramp up pay to nearly $1 billion annually. So Trump administration, okay. Now this is not going to be played all day long, but the Trump administration is going to meet with North Korea dictator Kim Jong-un again, supposedly in the next 4 weeks, right? In the next month. So they're going to meet again. And there's all the talk of how, you know, they're going to demand so many things from President Trump. And President Trump is not paying attention to this dictator. And he's going to keep his weapons, his nuclear weapons arsenal. And he's not interested in making a deal. Well, you know, the President of the United States has made a deal and renegotiated a good deal with South Korea there to keep our troops and our troop levels in position against North Korea. And we can't forget, that's an important base right there, because we have those Chinese islands that China told Obama they were going to be little paradise islands for the Chinese to go and like a little Hawaii kind of thing. There were going to be little paradise islands out there with the palm trees and everything and coconut drinks. And the whole time, China's man-made islands out there turned into some very big military bases out there in that Pacific Rim. So we don't want to forget that happened. But President Trump has obviously made a pretty good deal there. And the freak shows tonight, the State of the Union. Take us to a short break. I don't want to do the full break. Come back, we'll have about 5 minutes, okay?